Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, finally, the new update for SoundBox has hit the store. And it's good news. Oh yeah, let's Oj. Hello, welcome to the show. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Yay! SoundBox has been updated finally for those of you who are into SoundBox. I'm a big SoundBox freak. Love it, love it, love it. And so far the experience has been bellissimo. Anyway, let's say hello to you folks who have joined me today. I'm really tired, guys. There's a big day yesterday. Let me tell you. Ed B. Metals in the house. Audible video. Lawcat, hello to you. Thomas Christ. Scrolling. The Lily Pillies. Manny, g'day. Deep Burrito, hello to you. And I saw... oh, yeah, that guy. Mateusz Prakowski, SoundBox. Jamie Mallender, g'day, g'day, g'day. If you're lurking, you're pulling the gherkin. What's going on? Bonfire, good morning. Anyone else I see that I may have missed? Happy days. If you're lurking, hello to you as well. If you're watching on the replay, g'day to you. Good stuff. I'll let you know tomorrow's a big day. We've got a rad interview happening. Yes, indeed. Pole vault is coming on the show. We're going to find out all about pole vault and junk and stuff and all that kind of stuff and all the junk and all the stuff at the same time. So that's rad. Same time, same bat channel. Thank you, Thomas, for slinging links in the chat as always. Thomas Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Christ, the man, the legend. He's up after this. It's probably about an hour after this. I was going to do 2 shows today, but... yeah, yesterday was a big one. So band rehearsal yesterday. Yeah, and that was full on. SuperChats are welcome. All that jazz. Patreon. You can become a patron for $1 a month and you get your music mastered every week live on the Patreon. Or $5 and above if you join Patreon. You pretty much get to win nearly all the apps that I cover here on the show each and every week. Or sound packs and all that kind of stuff. There's a bunch of great giveaways happening on Patreon this weekend already. Or you can become a member for $1 and get to watch such great entertainment as a member, like we did last week with the New Year's roast, where we got you guys to send in your songs and we roasted them and told you how shit you were. How much fun was that? It was a lot of fun. I laughed a lot. Hello, Brenda. Hope you are doing okay. Boom. Let's get into this, shall we? So... SoundBox, it's one of my favorite apps. It definitely is. It is kind of like both desktop and, competitor to what's it called? Contact instrument player by AudioModern, and they were awesome enough to bring it to iOS. Suffered a few little problems, and those problems were, from my experience using them, was the FLAC integration. So you can actually create your own sound packs with FLAC files and WAV files. But there was something going on with the FLAC files. There was a definite issue going on, and there are third-party companies who have released some amazing sound packs since it's released, and they were dropping bundles as FLAC files, and they weren't working, and people were having a whole lot of trouble, and there were crashes, and there's a whole lot of things going on, which was unfortunate, but it looks like all of this has been solved. Thank you, Seven Dust, for the 5 gifted memberships to who they go to. Spider got Chill, Fishy got one, Scott, Kenny, and Kish Breeder. So thank you so very much for that. All right, shall we dive in? So if you don't know what SoundBox is, let me explain to you what it is. It is essentially a contact player for iPad. It is only for iPad, so make sure you are aware of that. Don't go looking for it on your iPhone. It won't show up. SoundBox. Here we go. just getting the price and all that. It is free to download. It is free to download, and when you download it, there are in-app purchases. Luckily, there is a free one for you to grab straight away, the SoundBox demo, which gives you an entire library to play around with. And it doesn't come fully featured, so you don't get the option to import your own packs until you purchase one of these packs from in here for $24.99 or this Morphia one for $17.99. I've done previous shows on all these packs, so you can go and check out all the sounds and hear what they sound like to make your decision. I already have a full demo of SoundBox, how to use it and all that, so there's a link to that in the description if you want to go and see how it all works. So that's already been covered. Today we're just talking about the improvements and how it all works much nicely now. So there it is. You've got third-party companies that have released a whole lot of stuff, and you're going to see them inside of my SoundBox. Now, I was supposed to do a couple of shows last night, pre-recorded shows, but I got back so late from band rehearsal that there was no chance of that. So I'll be doing those today and dropping them over the span of today. I think we'll do 2 pre-recorded ones, and I'll show you a little bit of those. So this is SoundBox. It can be opened as a standalone, and it just crashed. There you go. That's my fault. There we go. There's SoundBox as a standalone, or it can be used as an AUv3 in any DAW that you like, AUM, Cubases, Logic, all of that stuff. And that's how it works. I've got the standalone version open here at the moment. Settings up the top, as you can see here, it says sample library location. I have all my samples set to a external hard drives to save space on my iPad. And there was a bug with this. So the bug was that every now and again you would load up SoundBox and go to choose a sound pack and it would say files missing. And it's like, what? But they're there. And we found a workaround for it until it was fixed, which was to come over to your Files app, find where you've stored it, where I've got it here on my own SSD, and you would just make a copy of the entire sound of all your packs. So you can see in here, there's all my packs that are in here, and you would just make a copy and then point the direction to the new copy, and then when that one's failed, you just point it back to this one, and you just keep going back and forward. Very annoying, but it looks like it's been fixed. So I think that was like a database kind of bug that was in there. It hasn't done it to me in the last day and a half, so that's a good sign. Yay! So first bug squashed so far. Who knows? We're watching live, and you know what? Anything can happen live, so I really shouldn't push my luck. You know what I'm saying? Ed Zielinski, g'day, g'day. All right, so that's that. What else has been fixed as we come back over here? I have my KeyStep keyboard connected to this as well. Fixes. The chorus and phaser has been fixed. So if we come over to our effects over here, you've got, so if you're new to SoundBox, it has 4 instruments that you can add all at the same time and create these beautiful textures and all that. And they each have their own set of effects running parallel with each section. And so now the chorus and the phaser, let's load up the chorus, can go down, the modulation rate can go all the way down to 0.01 hertz. So now you've got a little bit more lower depth in the chorus, and the same for the phaser. So that's a nice little improvement. We can turn off the chorus. We don't need it for this. Some added support for MIDI over Bluetooth. So if that's your preferred way of using a keyboard, using MIDI keyboards and such over Bluetooth, then that should be working better. Enhanced UI improvements for usability over the mapping editor. Nice, that's cool. Added the ability to convert and export libraries to FLAC format. So yeah, this is where the major bugs were, and the other bug fix. So this is exporting your FLAC libraries. This is an enhancement. This is new, but the major bug fix here is that fixed FLAC loading. So that's cool. And I'm sure a lot of people who have this have experienced some of those issues. Now, these are all my sound packs here. So if I scroll down, these are all the packs that I have. There's a few in here that I haven't done shows on yet, which I will be doing today, which is Symbolscape, Magic Forest, and Rise from Kompose Audio. And they've also got a new one, Choir, which I haven't installed yet. So all these are yet to be reviewed. But if you look at these now, where these little 3 dots are, let me zoom in a little bit there. You used to be able to click this and you'd just have delete. But now we have this new set of options: export, export FLAC, export and lock, export FLAC and lock. So what exactly are those? So export FLAC, you may have created your own pack in here with your own samples, and they may all be WAV files. So now you can export that pack as FLAC files. So what are FLAC files? FLAC files are compressed audio that maintain much higher quality than an MP3 file, but they are less than a WAV file. But they still maintain a very, very high quality. A lot of audio files swear by them on things like Bandcamp. So you're saving a bit more space. So if you've made your pack and you want to export this now, you can export a whole bunch of WAV files in your pack as FLAC files. And you've got the option to export them as FLAC files and lock that pack so nobody can mess around with that pack and change it. That pack is locked and with all the settings and all that kind of stuff. So that's completely up to you. Hello, Tremor Bear. And you can delete. So you can just do a regular export and lock. But this doesn't work with all of these. So I'm quite surprised if I scroll down these packs. It works with some of these like Vox Motive. Like this is a AudioModern pack. So you can export these. Cosmo, it looks like. CinePads doesn't let you do it for some reason. I don't know why that is. Maybe it needs to be updated. Floating Ensemble doesn't. You'll just have to try this out for yourself. CinePads 2 does. CinePads 3 doesn't. Umbrus doesn't from Kompose. Lumen doesn't. Cadence doesn't. Glacium doesn't. Adrift doesn't. Mecania from AudioModern does. Sorry, that's not Mecania. Yeah. Morphia does. Cineplux doesn't let you do it. Magic Forest doesn't. Rise doesn't. Symbolscapes does. And Soul Serenity, which is the new one from Cinematic Alpha, lets you export as FLAC files as well. So that is major. And obviously it means that the FLAC issue has been sorted. And, you know, there was a lot of people who reported this, especially the third-party developers, because they were making their packs in WAV files and FLAC files, and some weren't working and some were. And obviously for iOS, the reason FLAC has been put into SoundBox for iOS is to save space. Yeah, because space is very precious on iPads. So this just saves a little bit of space for these packs. What else has been added to this thing? We've got added support for handling MIDI program change events. So that's nice, being able to change programs. Who's going? See you, Lawcat. See you later, alligator. So that now bug fixes. The ARP preset is preserved when saving a preset. So this was a bug that was there. So you would create a patch in your DAW. You would save that whole song that you're working on, and the arpeggiation wasn't being saved in the preset, unfortunately. So, oh well, yeah. Shall we talk about the fish? We'll talk about the fish in the break. We've had a moment. Talked about the changes to sample editor, but they are not obvious to me, says Ed. Bug fix also resolved an issue with sample loading when custom library location is used. So that is what I mentioned earlier with the storing your stuff on an external hard drive. That's where we were getting these weird, it was pointing at the folder but saying, no, there's no samples here. It's like, there are samples there. There are. What's going on? Hello, Shelley. Good to see you today. So that's it. Resolved an issue with sample loading with the custom library, location used, bug fix, fixed preset, library view, and sample editor view. So that has been fixed too. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and of course there's various performance and improvements. So, and you know, this update was actually due last week. And I know I was itching for it, going, well, I don't know, I want it now. But I'm really glad they've taken a lot of time to take all that feedback that has come in and all the issues. And so far, so good. I don't know, Ed, have you come across anything? I haven't come across anything major yet, but we're going to try and push it. I'm sure Max is watching this video going, please don't push it on a live stream. Yeah, damn. Oh, we'll talk about the fish now before we get into it. So we lost 2 fish yesterday, unfortunately, which was always expected kind of thing, because when you have a lot of fish in a small tank, and these fish were very small, so when I got the additional fish, 2 of them were really small and just really runty, and from day one they were very, very small, and I just don't think they could compete with the rest of them. So it happened while I was out yesterday. Got home and realised 2 of them are gone. But they all the rest seemed very, very happy and all good. But these 2 struggled from day one. They were fucking tiny. I thought they'd been eaten, to be honest. I got home and was like, oh my God, I think they've been eaten. Because they were very, very small. 1.05 has been solid for me. So far, my external, yeah, so same with me. So, well, 1.03, yeah. But yeah, so far so good. Okay, let's have a look at some of the stuff here. So I'm going to go into some of these packs and just show you how quickly things, it feels like too that the actual things are loading faster on my external hard drive. So we'll scroll down to something that normally is a little bit power intensive, like Vox Motive. Double tap, and look how quick that is to load. So that loaded really quick. Pick another one. Double tap. Very quick, so they're loading super fast. Scott says, mine keeps crashing when using the Logic iPad. You know, as well too, I mean, it depends on the packs that you're using. If you're using some of the third-party ones, some of the third-party ones do recommend particular iPad models, like higher M-series ones. And If Dot says, yes, absolutely. Check out their free plugins and their other plugins. I've covered pretty much every AudioModern app that is available on iOS here on this channel many, many times over. So if you want to go and do that, you can always search any of their apps on the channel. We'll open it up in Logic and give it a gander and see what we can say. Can I say how much I love SoundBox? It just feels great and sounds stellar. Absolutely. And you've got an M4. I've got an M2, but we'll put it in there and we'll put it to the test, because the thing is, as well with Logic, everything seems to have trouble with Logic, doesn't it? Apple just don't like playing nice with everybody, do they? It's Apple. I don't know. It's just always been a thing. I've been doing this for nearly 5 years, and So Cosmo, let's click Cosmo. They seem to load quick in here. Now this is the SoundBox demo you get for free when you download. So these are the three packs that I'm going to be covering in the next couple of pre-recorded shows. This is by AudioModern, if you know him from Facebook. He's dropped this one called Symbolscapes. So these are all made from hi-hats and cymbals. Really good for atmospheric stuff. And there's a heap of presets. And I even hear a rumor, you didn't hear me say this, that there's actually somebody about to put out a huge drum pack, which is kind of exciting. So we'll cover this in a show today. I'll do a pre-record. This is Rise from Kompose Audio. This one only comes with a couple of presets. Very David Lynch Eraserhead kind of stuff with that one, the ascendrial pad. And remember, the best thing about SoundBox is the ability to mix and match all these sounds from all these different packs, including importing your own to, because you've got 4 options here to add things in and change this up completely. I mean, the sky's the limit. It's just so good. What have we got? Vocal booms. Let's find like some bowed stuff. Hi, Joe Glenn. And then we got this one by Tatro, which I've got 2 of these actually. I haven't installed the second one. This one's really nice. You can get this from Gumroad. Listen to this, Magic Forest. Hey, Falcro. But we'll cover these at a later stage. Now, Cineplex. I was having issues with Cineplex switching presets in AUM. So we're going to test this out in a second. So let's just go this Mortal Kombat arpeggio. Is it going to work? There we go. So some of these take a little bit of time to load because I've got them on an external. But so far, so good. We will get to Logic soon. I'm going to open them in AUM in a second. All right, let's do that now. In fact, we'll make sure. So, yes. Now, this is available on desktop as well. So just to show you here, this is the AudioModern website. And as Zelinsky said, a great place to find third-party packs is the AudioModern forum. They have a dedicated category for it. So maybe we'll do a show on that at some point as well. AudioModern taking up all the shows here on the channel. So yes, this is available on your computers as well. So Mac and Windows version. Same deal, download it, purchase a pack to unlock all the stuff. iPad, the Mac OS version, and the Windows version. And here you can also find the packs as well. So Vox Motive, Chromium, Cosmo, Mecania. This one's free, so you can come over here and grab this one as well. And you should be able to install that into your iOS version 2, because I did that here on the channel. And Morphia, so they've got 5 packs. So virtually 2 are free, pretty much. You get the demo, and you can get this Mecania one for free. But you just got to remember, to unlock the ability to create your own packs, you've got to buy one of these official ones, yeah? That's the way it works. So Vox Motive, Chromium, Cosmo, or Morphia, and you'll be good to start importing your own stuff and building your own samples and all of that jazz. Let's open up our friend AUM and see if I can recreate a crash I was having. I'm sorry, Max, if you're watching this. Let's see if we can do it. I hope it's been fixed. I seriously do. So basically I had 2 sound boxes open, and there's our second one, and I was using the ARP pack. So we'll do this. The Cineplux. Doesn't really matter which one I pick. So that's selected. We'll connect the keyboard. Make sure the other one's disconnected. Yes. And let's see if pick another sound from the same sound pack. And it was crashing every time for me. We'll pick Waterfall. And it worked. Wicked. Every time that was happening. So that's very good. We'll try again. Pick another pack here. Wicked. Yes, you are right. Without the unlock, you can still have all the settings and effects and all that kind of stuff. But you just can't create your own packs, essentially, and do all that stuff. So let's choose something different to break up the sound in here, like an arpeggio. We'll open a third one just to see how that goes, because look at DSP. DSP is only showing 9. Okay, so DSP is showing 18. Let's see how far we can push it, shall we? I feel like such a cruel bitch doing this. the update comes out, I'm just going to sit here and try and break it. But, you know, people want to know. There's people who've been holding off on buying it because they hear, oh, it crashed, this crashed, blah, blah, blah. So we'll grab something from Floating Ensemble, like these cellos. It loaded. Nice. Man, we got 3. Shall we go harder? Let's add another one, shall we? You will. I'm live on your live. Wow, there you go. Inception. Nice one. We've got, hey, this was the thing that was happening, man. This was crashing even if I was just adding 4 of them. Like I would add the 4th one and bang, they'd all crash. So we're in a much better position already, yeah? See you later, Scott. Oh, we're at our halfway point. Let's do the ad and we'll come back. Man, I've got 4 loaded. I'm very excited. Ed Zielinski, I'm very excited. Me and Ed have spent a lot of time talking about SoundBox because we love it and we're hoping all these things would be fixed because, you know, I want more people to, I want this to take off. I really want SoundBox to take off. It, you know, the potential is just massive for iOS. And, you know, we've been desperately screaming for something like Contact on iOS and hoping that this is going to be it. And this is really good news. So we'll run our ad every day, run an ad on the channel. So you can avoid the ad by becoming a YouTube Premium subscriber or by skipping the ad. The ad has been run. Bang, like that. We'll just remind you, Pole Vault's coming on the show tomorrow. There's the thumbnail. He's coming on. We're going to talk junk and stuff. There will be a bunch of pre-recorded videos happening in the next day or so. And also, this week's opening hour, we're going back to the 80s, man. I'm going to go a bit easy on my voice, and we're going to sing some fucking 80s tracks. Yeah! Very excited about that. Let's come back over to AUM. And let's add another sound, I guess. What are we going to put in here? Let's put in something from Morphia. We got these hits. All right, that loaded. We'll set up the keyboard. I'm very happy. There may be some metal in there. Oh, if you want, Hugh, I'll take your breath away any day, Hugh. Shall we go for 5? You okay, Max? Shall we go for 5? We got 5. Hey, DSP's doing pretty good. What else we put in here? Let's add a vocal one. Let's add Vox Motive and really push it. Because why not? There we go. I'll make sure these are coming through. So do I connect the keyboard? I didn't. Awesome. Man, this is wild. Look at the DSP, it's at 24. So if we hit a 3 chord, it's bouncing up to 30. Let's do 5, a whole bunch of notes, keys. Just show you what's going on over here. DSP is sitting at 30. Very happy about that. Shall we add another one? Are we going to break it? This is the best update video I've been able to do in ages. It's going to load. I mean, we got 6. 6 of them, and each one has 4 sounds in it. That's wild. Let's take something from Lumen. Actually, we'll take something from Adrift, because that was one that was having some issues. This Picura. They're not, I know some of these are clashing with the vocals and stuff, but I just want to try 7 now. So, hey, if you're watching this, M2 Mac, handling it very, very well. Not a crash. Now, you know, I was lucky to get 3 of these in here on any given day. So this is a big positive. Let's throw in a CinePads 3. I wonder when it's going to break. Well, it loaded. It loaded. Add the keyboard. And we're not. All right, we just maxed out the DSP there, but I held down at least 6 notes on the keyboard. So we got up to 94 there. All right, so if this doesn't give you some confidence, I don't know what will. We've pushed it pretty hard. I'm sure I could add a whole bunch more and playing, you know, two notes without going too crazy. Why not? And then we'll open this up in Logic, because that's where another point of contention was. Let's just add in something from Symbolscapes. We are going hardcore. So we're maxing out there, but I'm holding down 5 keys on the keyboard. But this should be quite manageable for anybody, especially freezing tracks like If Dots is said here. But, you know, for AUM to have, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sound boxes running, not a problem at all. Mwah, bellissima. Perfecto. Lovely stuff. Let's clear this and go over to our wonderful friends at Logic. Logic always gets me nervous. It just does it, doesn't it? It's horrible. I'm sure I've got a project here in Logic that was already a problem. It was already crashing for me. I think it might be this one. Let's see. No, that's... Yes, all right. So we got 2 sound boxes in here. Is this a sound box? No guitar. All right. So let's just build on this. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these chords here and we'll copy these chords. We'll create a brand new MIDI track and we'll paste these chords in. And let's come in here and choose Soundbox. There we go. We'll do stereo. so we've got the chords. All right, so already off to a really good start, because I was having issues when I would load more than 2 sound boxes in Logic and it would crash. So already much better start because we've got 2 of them in here. Let's throw in some strings. So we'll use Cineplug, so a floating ensemble. What do we got? Already awesome. I don't think the issue is with a specific DAW, if dots. I think it more was some of the under the hood stuff going on with SoundBox and the FLAC files. I think it was, I don't know, I'm not the developer, but talking with my wonderful friends who who I deal with as developers from Cinematic Alpha and stuff with Andrew, it seemed like it was some of the FLAC stuff that was causing the problems. Just going to come in here and change this out. Why did it change to a thing? I don't know why it did that. That's the wonders of Logic for you there. It turned into a piano player where I never asked it to do that. But whatever, you do you, boo. Let's just turn that into some chords. We'll change this out here. We'll make the voicing, hey, urban as well. Full chords. There we go. All right, so let's try adding like another session player, like a keyboard player. And we'll change the studio piano to SoundBox. And I don't know, we'll pick some kind of plucky stuff. There's some kind of guitar-y kind of tones we can find in here. In fact, this is really cool. So you've got guitar and plucked, so you can do this kind of stuff. You can sample these. So yeah, we'll choose this one. All right, so it's selected. Let's solo it. And then we'll change the performance. We've got 3 of them playing already, so it's already way, way better. Happy days. I'm pumped, very stoked. This makes me very, very happy. Well, let's add another one in there. Why not? Because we're just here to push the shit out of this stuff. Hey, Gary Hubs. G'day, g'day. Where's my fucking lawnmower, mate? You got that lawnmower for me? Been waiting for nearly 5 years. SoundBox. Let's choose another SoundBox. This is where it would crash, right? Awesome. This is where it was. Every time I would load up a new SoundBox, this is exactly where it would crash. But here we are. We're doing good. Max, I could kiss you. What else we got in plucky sounds? So let's choose our plucks. We got some winds. We got some strings. What else? Maybe we'll do some piano and keys. Let's choose that one. And we'll hear it. We'll change it up a little bit as well. Come in here. We'll change this to something like some broken chords. folks, pay attention to the CPU up here. Look at that. Now, this was an issue. The CPU was maxing out with just 2 of them. So whatever you've done, Max, you've really lowered that CPU. We've got 4 sound boxes running. Let's add in the bass and the drums. So yeah, you're not going to learn anything new today. This is just Jade sitting here trying to push an app to its limit to see when it's going to break. Because I'm a prick. That's what I do. Russ, you agree with you? You agree. I'm a prick. Let's throw in another one. Why not? So we'll come in here, replace this soundbox. We'll solo this. And all right, it loaded. Fuck, it loaded, man. What do we choose this time? Maybe we'll choose some more chords. Come in and what do we got in here? So we got drums and percussion, or bass, brass. Maybe we can add some brass in here. Yeah, let's add Pink Beach from Floating Ensemble. Loaded nicely. Oh, my Lord. Oh, good Lord. Happy days. Happy days. And we'll change this to chords. Block chords. Let's hear how this sounds. Starting to push the CPU now. I know why that is. It's those block chords. They're quite brutal. We'll choose a simple pad, actually. Right, so now the reason that is, you would have noticed, those block chords were, for this this particular instrument, they were pressing a lot of notes really quickly. So that's your keyboard pressing a whole lot of notes, and you see that when I watch. So watch the CPU now up here. I'll leave the little marker on it up there, and I'm going to press a whole lot of notes together really fast, and watch it jump. See that? And now it's maxed out. So, but if I'm just playing more longer chords here, like pads, that's going to cause a lot less strain because these are kind of essentially pads anyway. Wonderful! Fuck all CPU. One more? Of course, one more. We'll use these, we'll replace it with soundbox. I mean, you know, this is, ooh, it loaded. Yes, we're doing good, man. So if this ain't enough of a show to give you confidence to go ahead and maybe purchase this, if you've been holding off, been seeing a lot of people on Facebook saying, oh, it's crashing and all this stuff, you should feel pretty confident now to get involved in SoundBox because it is just a fucking delight. So let's add this Magic Forest. And we'll solo this and we'll try and find something nice. We'll use arpeggiated. create some complexity. Change the voicing. That's nice. Just pushing the CPU a little bit there. Shall we bring it all together? CPU dealing with it. So the beautiful thing too is, remember, you can freeze these tracks as well. So if it's your CPU is getting hammered, this is the wonderful thing about Logic. We can come over here and say freeze, 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 hit play, and it will then freeze those tracks. Take a bit of time, we'll let it do its thing, and that will freeze these tracks in place. So every time you're, see what the problem is with CPU with this kind of stuff, every time you're hitting play to hear this back, it's having to pull all those sounds and do it all on the fly live. But when you freeze this stuff, it keeps it in the RAM, stores it away, so every time you're hitting play, it's giving you the space to add more stuff. So you want to get into freezing stuff anyway. If it's set, you know, you can forget it, or you can even bounce it. Bounce the track if it's set. You don't need to play with the MIDI anymore. Just bounce it to an audio file. Then you won't have SoundBox running anymore. It'll just be a WAV file all by itself. Awesome. I'm pretty stoked with that. Max, you've outdone yourself. And this just means too, the really good thing about this, more than anything, of course, because it works much more solid for us all, we can create more things with it. More people are going to get involved in it. It's going to encourage a whole lot more developers to get involved with it now, yeah. And that's what we want. So if you're watching this and you're a developer who makes sound packs or whatever, get involved. Because there's a whole lot of us here making music on iOS, and we're hungry for sounds. And I'm sure, as Ed's mentioned, there's going to be a whole lot of people getting involved in making their own packs. There's already people dumping packs on Gumroad. Just go and search on Gumroad as well. They're only cheap. Some of them are free. Some of them are like $3. And start making your own. I'm sure there's many of you out there that have been collecting samples for many, many years. You got a whole bunch of folders of samples. Start building your own. Start trading them around. Start sharing with people. Chuck them on Gumroad. Sell them for $1. Can't hurt. Make $1. Share your music. That's the way to go. Very, very happy with this. So yeah, what is coming up? Today there'll be a couple of very short pre-recorded demos on some of the sound packs we had today. Which ones? There's a few of them. I think there's 4. We'll be covering Cymbalscapes, Rise, Magic Forest, and Choir. So they will drop nice short videos for you. And yeah, there we go. Hey, Semtex Cow. Thomas Christ is up in about an hour's time from now. But if you're watching this on the replay, who knows when that is? It's probably already happened. Ooh. Thank you guys for joining us today and hanging out and all that jazz. I'm going to take a load off and chill out before Thomas has your music live. I'll set a dump, so you'll get dumped over to Thomas immediately after this show ends. Awesome shit. I'm very stoked. Well done, AudioModern. Very happy. All right. It is free to download. Go grab it. It's on the App Store. Here it is. One last time. I should do the whole sales pitch and all that, even though I'm terrible at that stuff. There it is. It's free to download. There's 2 packs for free you can download and just start messing around with, see if you like it, and then just go and buy one. And watch my videos on the sound packs I've already done. There's a playlist in the description where all my SoundBox videos are all in one playlist. You can search that on the channel. There is a SoundBox playlist just for you SoundBox kooks out there. Okay, do the things that make you happy, folks. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. Stay awake, and let's... Ouch.